Thank you very much, Professor Avisar. As Vice Dean of the Sackler Faculty of Medicine, I'm especially sympathetic to this problem. The infrastructure of nation states, electricity, water, transportation, banking, and more depends on computerized systems. But cyber attacks can paralyze nation states, as we've all come to know quite recently. Major General Professor Isaac Ben Israel, head of Tel Aviv University's Blavatnik Interdisciplinary Cyber Research Center, and its Yuval Ne'eman Workshop for Science, Technology, and Security, which he founded, is also head of Israel's Space Agency and National Council for Research and Development. I invite Professor Ben Israel to address the audience.
She whispered 6 minutes. I'll begin the story here after the event of the Stuxnet virus that attacked after this event, everyone became aware. The world became aware of the potential of cybersecurity, and everyone started to talk about it. Therefore, the Prime Minister of Israel, as was mentioned before, he called me then, this was 2010, and asked me what Israel should do in order to be prepared for the next stage, for the new cyber era. The way we understood the question is that technology is changing so fast that there's no way that we will write a report, a 5-year plan, and then come 5 years later and see what should be changed or not. Until we publish the report, it's already obsolete. The rate of change of computers is too fast. And therefore, we concentrated on building mechanisms. And the mechanism is taking the existing high-tech ecosystem of Israel, which is really well developed, and shift it a little bit towards cybersecurity. That's what we did. You can see here some of the results. When I say ecosystem, I mean all the 3 elements: industry, academy, and government. And you can see here that in 2014, Israeli share of the global market in cyber products and services was 8%. 2015, it was 10%. And in terms of R&D investment, it was 15%. Overall, you can see here the rate of change. It's a huge rate of change, a factor of 4 in 5 years or something like this, which means that it really succeeded. What is really cybersecurity? There's different thing in this term. The way I see it, it's the dark side of the computer. We do a lot of investment in computer technology. We make them faster, smaller, we use them everywhere, and this is the bright side. There are bad guys somewhere, there will always be bad guys which will use this dependence on computers in order to make harm to society. The cybersecurity is about the dark side of it. This is my definition. Some people even say that there is no bright side, it's all dark. But one of the results of the work that we did for the Prime Minister was to set up here a new cyber research center, which is interdisciplinary by nature. That is, we have here not only computer scientists, mathematicians, and engineers. This is what I call the hardcore. We have here also people coming from the Faculty of Law, social sciences, political sciences, psychology, and things like this. Without understanding the social and individual psychology of people, without understanding the legal problems, you don't really understand the cyber problems. Solutions are generally technological. The problems are not. You have to take into account all these aspects. And one of the events of this center is the National Cyber Week, which we just finished a few days ago. Last week it was. Perhaps on your way into this hall, you saw the horse, the cyber Trojan horse. If not, I'm recommending you to take photograph with it on your way out. someone asked me if it's going to move. I said we planned it to move, but it was full of viruses, so it didn't. We had last week here, we had over 5,000 people coming from more, including delegates from the UN and many other distinguished people, because Israel in the last 10 or 5 years became a center of knowledge for cyber technology, and we are very proud of it. And Tel Aviv University is more or less the hub of the cyber activity here in Israel, related not only to the academy, but also to the government and to industry. Because this is my last minute, I'll finish with this. Israel was a member, one of the 20, of the group of experts, the so-called GGE in ICT. You see here the last report that was written by Israel. Somehow, in 2016, the group was expanded to 26 members, but without Israel, I think it's a loss to the idea of group of experts. We are not speaking here about some political attitudes or things like this. We had just a week ago 5,000 people coming from all over the world to know something about cybersecurity. I think that we should be members of the 2016 GG as well. Thank you very much.